I'm Kenny Loggins, and you're listening to Los Santos Rock Radio. We're all in this together. If by together you mean I'm in a studio and you're in traffic, then you're exactly right. Los Santos, the land of plastic people, plastic cars, and plastic oceans. You've got plastic in you, and so have I, which I suppose makes us brothers or siblings or whatever we call each other now. All we know is that we're all going to the same place in the end, the recycling center. This next song is a classic, the classics. What era do we think that is now? They always keep changing it. It used to be the 80s, then 90s now. It keeps moving forward. What we used to call overproduced crap is now becoming classic, which I suppose makes this song ancient. It's always a nice day to visit Liberty City. It's the polar opposite of Los Santos, because the weather is cold and the people are rude, but good news, it's even more expensive to live there than here, which begs the question of why people move there. At least they have those classic rock tracks that make you forget about the day, which is why we're all here, I guess. Now time for music. You could listen to music that isn't rock, but rock is what keeps us in good spirits and writes the songs that change the world. The first time you hear rock, it's like a tidal wave. You have no idea what to do but just let it wash over you. But now you ride that wave, ride the wave Los Santos, unless you're at Vespucci Beach, in which case that ocean is colder than that big iceberg melting away somewhere you'll never go. The bottom line, rock is all you need. And maybe it's time to stop dumping that cooking oil in your drains. Another great track. The sound of the electric guitar. Nothing quite says romantic like a college dorm room inhabited by freshmen starting their new band. You'll make it, we all will. If you believe in fairy tales and unicorns, you'd be better off being that band manager, taking a nice cut for what you consider work, which we both know is 90% looking busy and saying how busy you are, and 10% actually doing anything important. That's the industry, baby, and it ain't changing for anyone. Wow, what a great track. When I first picked up a guitar, I realized I could change the world, but now, I guess that part is all done. You know what I pick up now? My residual check for my song's royalties. It isn't like that anymore. Kids today have all sorts of ways to get ripped off as musicians. You gotta break out big and have a label headhunt you. It's survival of the fittest, where the most talented musicians go unnoticed and the ones with rich parents or connections make it. Ignore that noise and tune into Los Santos Rock Radio and forget about the industry while you can. We're on the road, you and I, with the music by our side, armed with a can of loose change and a pack of menthol cigarettes. You want to quit, but I know you ain't gonna. Just sit back, relax, and don't hit that dial. Just kidding, leave that phone connector at home and get yourself a classic tape deck. You can't use a phone as a wedge for an uneven table, can you? You just finished work on the drive home. What's waiting for you? A plush leather chair, an aged whiskey, and a fine cigar. Just kidding, someone's got to pay those taxes and watch those kids. In the meantime, drown out the commute with some of these great tracks.